Hey guys, Matt here, coming at you with a review of the LEGO City Grand Prix Racing Truck. This is set number 60025. It came out in 2013, contains 315 pieces, and comes with 3 minifigures. And these are the 3 minifigures you get with this set. The first is the race car driver, and he comes with the racing suit that we saw in the 2014 LEGO City race car. So it is a green, red, and white racing suit. You have the Octan logo printed on the front, as well as the team's logo. And there is back printing with the Octan name, as well as some nice little detailing like belts and wrinkles in the suit. His head is nothing special, it's just a canted smiley face, and his helmet is equally boring. It is just plain red, no printing or anything, and a trans brown, trans black visor. The second minifigure is the sort of team leader or truck driver. He comes with the exact same uniform. His head is again something that LEGO has used quite frequently. This is just this sort of toothy smiley face. But he does come with one of the new baseball caps and the removable earmuffs. And if I can get those off, they just pop right off the top. There's a little stud connection in there, a little pin, and you can just put the headphones right in there. And there we go. And then the third guy, the sort of pit crew guy, the exact same as the first, 2 minifigures. He comes with another typical LEGO smiley face. It's just canted with a little bit of stubble. We've seen this before. And the same helmet as the crew leader. He does come with this sort of stop stick here, or that's what I'm going to call it. If you know the name of this, let me know in the comments. There is supposed to be a sticker on here that says brake on it, but I don't put stickers on any of my sets just so I can reuse the parts for anything I want. He also comes with a sort of walkie-talkie to communicate with the team, which I don't understand why, considering he has the headphones to talk through. Overall, I think the volume of the minifigures is great. You get 3, which is just a ton to work with in such a sort of medium-sized set. But that being said, they're all basically identical and there's nothing really new or defining about them. So in that regard, I think they're really disappointing. If we move along, another nice feature you get with the set is you get a tool chest with brand new redesigned tools. The drawers open up in the tool chest, and there's 2 of them, as well as little clips so you can hang things on the side. And all of these tools, like I said, are redesigned, so you get some nice socket wrenches and power drills and adjustable wrenches and whatnot. That being said, the sheer volume of mechanical elements and tools is just a little bit too big for this set. They don't all fit inside the tool chest, so you just kind of have to throw them inside the truck and hope that they stay inside, so that when you open the doors they just spill out. I really wish there'd been some sort of way of making these easier to store and handle. And then of course, the next great little feature of this set is the Formula 1 racer itself. You get this neat little F1 car here, and I absolutely love this car. I think the scale of it is perfect. I think if I were to put this in my city right now, I wouldn't touch a thing about it. I might update some of the details, but overall the size and general design of it are brilliant. You get a lot of nice, really cool details. Of course, you get this sort of elongated front here for the front wing. And of course, you get these little gaps in here that are meant to sort of emulate air intakes for the naturally aspirated V10 that would be in the back here. And of course you get a little bit of a spoiler and the little light on the back. If anything, I would update this to get the singular tail light that a lot of F1 racers have. And of course what's nice about this is your minifigure fits right inside. So if you fold them up, you can just place them right within the cockpit of the car. You may have to do some adjusting. And there you go. So overall, I think the race car that comes with this set is awesome. You also get 1 little spare tire in case there's a blowout or something during the race. And now of course we have the biggest part of the set, which is the sort of race hauler itself. It is a tractor trailer truck that is in 2 parts. What's disappointing is there's no sort of stabilizer or anything on the back, so the trailer just kind of sits down like that. I think that's a huge faux pas on LEGO's part. Unless I'm forgetting something and I just missed something in the instructions, there is no stabilizer on here, so it just kind of rests on the ground. Now if we take a look at the truck itself, it is kind of a mix of pro and cons for me. On the nice end of it, you get the front, which I think looks really nice. You get these green, white, and red sort of stripe patterns that look like racing stripes and really match the Octan team. You get this interesting array at the bottom which contains slopes that I guess are meant to divert air up into the engine to cool it off a little bit. Then if you move along to the side, you can see that it's kind of lowered a little bit, whereby the mudguard rests directly at the top of the wheel itself, so it kind of looks like a racing truck in itself. And of course, with the cab you get full rear view mirrors and opening doors. And the roof lifts off to put your minifigure inside. So we're going to take the team leader here and just plonk him right in. If I can get him. It's kind of difficult to see. That'll have to do for now. And of course some elements do clip on and off to the sides. Now there's not really any details on the sides here, just sort of these sloped elements, which are kind of disappointing. But the biggest disappointment of all is just the back of it. This looks really incomplete. It looks like it was just rushed and done and nobody put any thought into it. You have all these gaps here that lead into the cab. There's no sort of exhaust or anything, and there's no taillights. They just use these tiles here to fill in some spaces in the design. I really don't like the way this looks. I think it's really disappointing overall. And then of course, if we bring our trailer in, the trailer kind of makes up for the lack of design in the truck, but it also has its own issues. So on the side profile of the trailer, you do get an opening sort of midsection or compartment here with doors on both sides, and this can store the tool chest if it stays shut, as well as your additional tools. So you just kind of toss them right in there. And again, I really wish they'd made some way to store the tools in this set a little bit better. And then of course you can take your spare tire and toss it in there, and it just closes right up. So, you know, voila, everything's put away. Then you get this huge opening door in the midsection here, which is a really nice detail. And it's got these little clips, if you can see here, just to ensure that it locks pretty tight. And the reason this opens is actually because of the back. We move it around towards the back. The door over here folds open. Some little red elements here that I guess are meant to be tail lights or some sort of emergency lights. And what you can do is, as long as you take your minifigure out, you take your F1 car and you just slide it right in. Now, this is a great feature, this opening back here, but it just looks really stupid. It is so steep, it is, you know, it's impossible for a car to actually get up and inside here. So just in terms of realism, this makes zero sense to me. But it does close right up. You do get a little sort of bumper and tail lights on the back down below. And of course, if we go around to the side, it does open up and you can see what you're towing in the interior of the trailer. Now if we flip this around to the other side, it does not open. It's, you know, there's nothing here. Some stickers are meant to go on the back here, but there's really nothing else on this side. And then of course, if we look at it from the front, you can see that it kind of sticks out on the sides. That is meant to accommodate for the fact that the car's in there, and it compromises the 1st and 6th stud on the 6 wide portion of the rear. I don't like that. I kind of wish they had used maybe panels or something to fit the car. I don't know if it would have worked, but I think it just makes the truck look bloated and a bit obnoxious and a bit silly looking, to be honest. And that is the Grand Prix transport truck. Overall, I'm really kind of disappointed with this set. I think LEGO could have done a lot of things a lot better. If you can find it in stores and you want to buy it, go ahead. I'm not going to tell you what to buy and what not to buy, but I do think that there are sets out there that are much more worth the money and will give you a lot more playability and a lot more like ability to actually enjoy what's going on in the set. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, favorite, and as always, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys again soon. Take care.